Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading for you guys, and yes, this voice is improving. It is. See what we got. This is not my real voice, you guys know, but it is improving. The cheetah, a decision once made will be followed by unwavering action. So I guess the cheetah, once he makes up his mind about something, I'm sure it's to eat a little animal or something like that, probably, right? Yeah, well, that's nature, right? But yeah, somebody's going to take action here. And we have the hippopotamus, and this is friends stand close by to shield you from life's adversities. It wanted to come out in the reverse. Maybe nobody's standing by you, Sagittarius, or standing by somebody else that is involved here. That's how it looks when it comes out like that, right? And then we have the panda that also wanted to be reversed, and this is enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. This could have already happened. Somebody could have already been kind of in retreat, and maybe they're coming out of retreat with that in the reverse. Let's see what else we have. We have the red squirrel, and this is gather your resources now, for they're going to sustain you through coming change. So there's change coming, and somebody needs to be kind of on their, really at their best, kind of, or kind of ready for it. But some action is going to be taken here. It was a decision that's already been made. Change is coming. It sure is. Who sings that song? Sam Cooke. A change is coming. I think kindred partnership. Wow, that could be the change. It's a number one, and these are people. And so here we have this kindred partnership. Here's a little ant here. He looks like a giant ant, though. Oh my goodness, there's no ants here, so I'm thinking, whoa. Oh, he's got an ant. He's carrying an ant. Little bugger. Here we have your higher self. I just don't like to kill him, right? Here we have your higher self card, and we have the teacher reversed. So somebody learned here, maybe, but maybe in a hard way when the teacher is reversed. They probably did, and they're, in their higher self, so that's a really good thing. And somebody wants a kindred partnership with you, and they made this decision. Not sure when, but they're going to really follow through with this. This is like a slam dunk. Somebody's coming to have a beautiful relationship with you. And there could have been something here. I don't know what the gather their resources is about, like financial resources, like that. I don't feel like it is, but for they will sustain you through coming change. Let's see what else we have for you guys, Sagittarius. Today we are using this John Holland Psychic Tarot deck. If you guys want to get a psychic reading with me, I'm always checking for accuracy. Yes, I do. And we do them over a video call. They're lots of fun. And yeah, if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, or, just simply for you about any situation, the tarot reading, if you choose a tarot reading, or you get the psychic combo where you get a tarot reading after I read the energy psychically, right? You're pulling the cards, unless you, of course, want me to send you a reading, a video, because you're pulling the cards, basically by telling me when to pull them. If you guys want just a simple video, or not simple, but your own private video I can send to you, you can do that. They're all private anyway, but you could get it that way. And if you get a psychic reading, you get a recording, but you must ask me and remind me. Let's see what we got here for you guys, Sagittarius. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and you can get a past life regression with me, which is really powerful, and that can really clear you and free you from so many things in this life. Yeah, it can. It's super powerful. The Hope card. The triumphant success, memories of love. Wow. So somebody has a lot of hope here, and this is the star. I believe it's the star, even though it looks like the sun. The star represents hope and faith, yeah. And in the challenge is triumphant success. It's a number one. It's a new beginning. This is really the Ace of Swords. That's what it is. And memories of love, this can be the Six of Cups. It definitely could be. And we have the crown chakra, triumph. Look how much triumph is here, Sagittarius. It's almost like you can just depend on if you're in some type of a situation, or for some of you guys can really depend on this kind of coming. Yeah, for sure. You're going to win at something here, and it's a relationship. It definitely looks like that with memories of love. The waiting game, the firm foundation reverse, that's the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Wands is here, foundation and achievements. We have new beginnings with the Fool. And this one, she's a woman. Yes, she is. And here she is, and she is stepping onto the earth right here. Right here's the earth, and here she is, and she kind of just closed this door. She's holding her wand, and we have emotional withdrawal. So in this reading, there's somebody's withdrawing from something because they have to have they want to revisit these memories of love with you, Sagittarius. This really sounds like a reconciliation. It really does, and a really beautiful one. It sounds like somebody decided this. It sounds like you don't know about it, possibly. Unless, of course, it is you who's making the decision, then that's all different, isn't it? So today I have these little cards here, my little cards, and we're going to clarify these psychic tarot cards. We are. And in with the triumphant success, the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning for sure, it sits in kind of a precarious spot. So let's get a card on that for the triumphant success. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is a card of things working out. These people are working together. It's a great card for this, right? And memories of love. Let's get a card on that. And yeah, let's see what we have. We have the Six of Swords. So, with this emotional withdrawal and the Six of Swords, whoever's coming to have a new beginning with you, Sagittarius, is left something behind. Six of Swords and emotional withdrawal. Yeah, withdrawal, right? Yeah, I have a drawl. I have a southern drawl. No, I really don't, but hey, sometimes they sound really pretty. They do. We have the crown chakra. This sits external to you. This is somebody who is in their higher self for sure with the crown chakra. This is universal consciousness, the highest consciousness, and here's the higher self. And spirit, that is a vibration, a frequency, and energy. And it is the number 2. This means it can be about 2 people. She has a heart with wings kind of right over her own sternum there. Yeah, she does. And we have, with the crown chakra, is the high priestess. And that's very fitting, isn't it? Because she is in her higher consciousness. She is with the crown chakra. This is external to you. Somebody figured it out super spiritually here. They raise their awareness. They're aware that you're super important to them, Sagittarius, and you're a soulmate, most likely. Yeah, most likely, for sure, yeah. And the Triumph card is what's on their mind. Interestingly, it's a Chariot, really. It's a number 7. Chariot is movement, right? For sure it is. Overcoming obstacles, and he has a red flag here, so it could be with startling news, shocking news, can be about love. It is, right? It's red, overcoming, and we have the Ten of Swords, overcoming an ending. One of you guys has gone through some type of an ending. Now, maybe it's you guys who had an ending. That could be with memories of love. But the Six of Swords is showing something that is relevant now. So, sometimes the Six of Swords, though, it can be moving to a higher intelligence because this is a transition and these are swords. And he's recognized something. And, with this higher consciousness, which is really a higher awareness, right? It's understanding the reality of life, the nature of life, really the reality of life, and like your own nature, your true essence, understanding yourself. That is really what higher consciousness is about. I have this thing on the wall here. What is not made conscious will be experienced as fate. In other words, if you don't understand, if you don't have enough higher awareness or higher consciousness, you're not conscious, then everything that happens to you, you're just going to think it was just supposed to happen. Like you had no part in it at all. like will be experienced as fate. No, we can shapeshift. We sure can. So it's like co-creation with the universe for sure. All right, so we have the waiting game, Sagittarius. It's a number 2. All right, so how many 2s are in this reading? Um, hmm, a couple. Well, the High Priestess is a 2 for sure. And let's see what we have here. We have the waiting game. That was reversed. I'm pretty sure. I think the waiting was it reversed. I think the waiting is over. Upright. There was waiting because we have the cheetah, and this is a decision once made will be followed by unwavering action. Yeah, they're stressing on that, right? Let's get a card on the waiting game, which is really the 2 of Wands. That's what it's about. The purple cards are the Wands. And, for some, I mean, in the other deck, in the deck we use, almost all the time is basically the Rider-Waite, right, is the 2 of Wands, which is a crossroads. So here's the 8 of Wands with it, which is change, progress, movement, can be communication. I feel like there's a waiting game is over here for sure. It's over. Somebody did something. Somebody left something, a relationship, or left their life as they knew it. They might have felt not great in their life when they left, whoever they left or whatever they left, but they know that they're in a way better place with this higher consciousness. Yeah, they do. All right, we have the firm foundation reversed. I don't think this was reversed at all. I feel like that was the firm foundation. This is the 4 of Pentacles. It doesn't matter. 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is letting go of something because it's not a firm foundation, right? Yeah, let's get a card on it. King of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman, and that's a release. So somebody's been released here, right? And this is there's something is no longer a firm foundation for sure. I'm not sure if it ever was, but the 10 of Swords is here. 6 of Swords. This is not. Something is no longer, because that's reversed. No longer like stable. That's a better way to say it. Yeah. And the Hangman, could also be an epiphany, an enlightenment. He's got his little, halo there. And that's because Pisces rules this card. And Pisces is the 12th house of the unconscious, transcendence, intuition. Yeah, that's what it is. And I know a Piscean who just had an awakening. I'm like, whoa, that's really great. Foundation and achievements this is in the upright. Foundation and achievements. This is the 4 of Wands, where we usually see people celebrating. Here, these 3 people rather, it's a family. She's there with her son and her husband, looking at this house with the rainbow over it, saying, we're going to live there. Foundation and achievements. And that is in the environment. There's something you're going to have a beautiful relationship here with somebody, and they may want to live with you or marry you for sure. 2 of Cups came out reversed. Wow. And let's get one more card. We have the Hermit. All right, so we already know there's some type of an ending here. We know that. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, firm foundation reversed. And yeah, there's a relationship's over in this reading. Pretty sure. Or somebody realizes that, maybe they were just dating, but somebody realizes that your person, I believe, that whoever they were with is like not the one. Definitely not the one. And new beginnings. Here she is showing up as the Fool. Yeah. And here she is, and this is in the hopes and the desires with the Ace of Wands. Look at that. I want a new beginning all the way. I want a passionate new beginning. This is your person. Judgment. I want rebirth. I want forgiveness. I have gone through an awakening. I have something to say as well. I feel like this person's going to declare this to you, Sagittarius. Yeah, because we have the 8 of Wands, and that can be communication. Yeah, and in the potential outcomes, the emotional withdrawal, this is the 8 of Cups showing up as the man kind of meditating on the beach. We have the Empress with it, and we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody withdraws from something, and they want to reunite with you. Somebody wants a reconciliation with you, Sagittarius. And whoever this is a really, they're not coming back they're coming back like your knight in shining armor. If it's a chick, that's fine too. But coming back, a woman, uh, with their heart on their sleeve, only with love and this like steadfastness. There's that showing up in this reading, which is really beautiful. Yeah, and they feel like they really belong with you, and that is like super. It's like this is who I belong with, Sagittarius, for sure. Like for the rest of your life. That's how this reading looks. It's really super beautiful. Um, yeah, and the success card sits in the challenge. So maybe you didn't have success with them in the past, right? Maybe they think that you don't care. Like go kick rocks, whoever they are, right? Um, yeah. So that is unclear. But somebody learned something big time, and this person learned it in a hard way because we have the teacher reversed. We're gonna end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you want to get a reading, check out the description box. Lots of fun readings for sure. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. Thanks so much.